Hey guys, it's Marla, and I'm coming on today to talk about the subscription services that are offered from Cricut and Silhouette. I thought it'd be important to maybe go over this in some detail and put it in a PowerPoint presentation that might be a little bit easier to handle the loads of information that are out there regarding the subscription and maybe help you see if either one of these are good for you. So I want to just start off by saying that for me personally, I actually have both subscriptions. But I wanted to go over some kind of key points that might help you understand. So one is the cost breakdown that we'll talk about, the length of commitment of the subscription, talk about some pros and cons, and talk a little bit about software features. I won't be getting into real detail about the software. If you guys have questions and I can do another video, let me know in the comments below. And just to preface this is that this is just, a very high level overview of the subscription services. So we'll go ahead and get started. So Cricut Access has 3 levels of the subscription. You can get a monthly for $9.99 subscription for Cricut Access. You can also pay annually $95.88. It's a one-time cost, which breaks down to $7.99 per month. So you're getting a little bit of a discount if you pay all one time versus monthly. Then the difference in the Cricut Access is the premium subscription, which is a one-time cost of $119.88, which breaks out to be $9.99 per month. So a breakdown of Cricut Access, if you have the monthly for $9.99, you're billed monthly. Here, and I copied this right off of the website, here's what you get. You get unlimited access to fonts, to some premium Cricut images, and you get 10% savings on all product purchases, including machines, accessories, materials, and sale items, and you get 10% savings on premium licensed fonts, images, and ready-to-make projects. And you also get the priority member care line, 50% less wait time. So a couple of things I want to point out, that when they talk about the images that are available, that does not include licensed images. Disney, Star Wars, Hello Kitty, Anna Griffin. Those things are not included in your access. If you go to the annual purchase, the one-time cost, which break down to $7.99 per month, it is the exact same plan as your monthly one. All you're getting is a small discount for paying up front. So the premium is the one where there is a difference in what you are getting with your subscription. So it is a one-time cost. It is a little bit more expensive, but it is again for 12 months, and you're at the $9.99 price point per month. You do get the same unlimited use of images and fonts that you get in the monthly, and you get the same 10% savings on licensed fonts, etc. Now, the difference that you get with a premium subscription is that you are going to save 50% off of licensed fonts, images, and ready-made projects. So what that means is that if you have a Mickey Mouse design that you want to use, you will pay half. And the key to this is that you will then own it. Once you purchase something and you buy it outright, it is yours, whether your subscription ends or you decide to cancel it. If you've purchased anything, it is yours to keep. So that is the key to remember. So if you do decide to get this particular subscription, use the benefit of having 50% off on licensed designs before you end your subscription. Hopefully that makes sense. There's also the free economy shipping on orders over $50. So some of the pros for Cricut Access is they do have licensed designs through Disney, through Hello Kitty, through Anna Griffin, etc. They do have some really nice ready-made projects, and what that means is basically what you see on the picture is what you're going to make. I mean, you can literally hit make and it just goes on and it'll start cutting the different layers. You can also customize those ready-made projects, and I feel that I've used them before and I think they've been really well tested. Everyone I've used has come out really great. So that's something to really think about, is that you don't really have to worry that it's going to come out wrong. It's pretty easy to do, and if you're a beginner, it's a good place to start. Cricut Design Space, your software, it is free. There is a web version right now, but there's also a offline downloadable version that they have currently that they just came out with. And there's also, you are able to use it on your iOS, your device, as well as your Android device. The other thing about Cricut Design Space, it is beginner friendly. The other item is you can import SVGs into Cricut Design Space. We go back to the two other items that we talked about earlier, which is free shipping on orders if they're over $50. Support you get as a priority member care line, a 50% less wait time. All right, some of the cons for Cricut Access is, and to me this is the biggest one, is once the subscription is no longer active and you're not paying for the subscription, all the access to the designs are gone. And what that means is you can still go in, you can put it in your mat, you can design it, you can go all the way through and see what it's going to look like, and once you hit make, it's going to take you to your cut file page, and then it's going to say purchase for whatever it is you want to use that you don't already own. So at that point, even if you've made the project before, you still don't have access to the design to make it again. So even though you made it, you made this card, you love this card, it was so awesome, and you want to make it again, you have to purchase every design that you used in that card in order to make it again, unless you already own it. So that is, to me, one of the biggest cons of having this subscription, is it's very nice, but it's something that you have to keep active in order to have access to all the designs. The other big thing for me is there's not a sale on any of the designs. The other thing for me is the software. Cricut Design Space does have limitations as far as advanced features. And so now I'll talk about the Silhouette subscription service. So this is where it becomes a little bit harder to understand, and that's why I thought it might be better to show it in this format. There's 3 commitment tiers for a Silhouette subscription. So you can get a 3-month commitment, 6-month, or 12-month. Now, based on the monthly commitment that you choose, it changes the price per month that you will pay. So let me make sure I'm clear on that. So if you pick the 3-month commitment, which is here, and here are the different levels of the subscription that you can get: a starter, a basic, a deluxe, a premium, and a diamond. Your starter package is going to be $5.74 per month. With that, you're getting a $10 credit per month. So what that means is you're going to pay a little bit under $6, but you're going to get $10 worth of credit to go in the Silhouette Design Store and purchase up to $10 worth of designs. Now, if you go to your basic, your next package, you're going to pay $11.49, but you're going to get $25 worth of credit to, again, go in the store and purchase any designs or fonts or packages that you would like. When you get up to the deluxe, you're at $17.24 a month, and you're getting a $50 credit. So the next tier is premium, and this is where you see a significant jump in the amount of credits that you get per month. So for $22.99, you get a $150 credit per month. So again, you're paying about $23 a month for 3 months, and you're getting a $150 credit per month. So that is basically $450 that you're getting for 3 months that you've paid $23. The next one would be a diamond tier, and you're at $34.50, and you get $250 credit per month. And again, this is all if you choose the 3-month commitment. If you bump it up to a 6-month commitment, your starter pack goes down to $5.49. And again, all the credit is the same. The monthly charge is just a little bit lower. So you're at $10.99, $16.49, $21.99, and $32.99. If you go up to the 12-month, again, same amount of credits, but your package per month, your cost per month is $4.99, $9.99, $14.99, $19.99, and $29.99. We'll go right into the pros for Silhouette. Again, there's often a 20% off subscription deal. You choose to pay the upfront cost, which means the whole bucket of 3 months together, and you get an additional 5% off, and that goes for all the subscription commitment links. So the biggest one for me is once you purchase the designs, they're yours to keep. The other option that you get that I think is really awesome is once you purchase the design in the Silhouette store, there is a box that you can check to include an SVG file of the design. So what that means is that SVG file, you'll get a total of 2 design files. One is going to be your Silhouette Studio design file. The second one is going to be your SVG file. That SVG file you can use with other cutting machines. You can use it with the Cricut, which is what I do. You can use it with your Scan and Cut. You can use it with anything that uses an SVG file. So that is yours. Another thing about the subscription is they have a 60-day credit rollover. So if you're on vacation, you don't feel like doing, looking through all the stuff, then it's there for 60 days from the time that the credit is in your account. You have 60 days to use it. As far as the software goes, the Silhouette Studio does have more advanced features, layers, etc. in the free version. So we'll talk a little bit about the purchase version in a minute, but in the free version of Silhouette Studio, they do have a layers, and you can open multiple projects at one time, which is nice. So again, it's more, I think, for people that are used to using graphic programs. They'll feel a little bit more at home with it. And if you are more savvy in that realm, you'll like it a lot more than you will the Cricut design space. So some of the cons are there's a lot of designers that bring their designs into the Silhouette store. And I will say I have had some files that are not as great as others. And most of the time I do, if I like something from the designer, you can search by the designer's name and I'll go in and buy one thing if I haven't used their files before. Because in the beginning, I downloaded everything I liked, and then I realized, oh my God, I got like 20 files from this designer, and they were crap. So there's that. So that is one kind of thing to be leery of, is just to make sure you are very aware. But there is some very good designers in there that have designs that you would feel very comfortable getting. So you just do your research on them. The other con is there is no licensed designs in Silhouette. There is no Disney, there's no Marvel, there's none of that in the studio store. However, you can bring them in as a SVG. The other con is you must use all the credits within the 60-day period. They won't roll over past the 60 days. So you will lose that credit if you don't use them. The Silhouette Studio Designer Edition has the ability to import SVGs and PDFs, but you must pay for this upgrade. So again, it's a one-time cost of $49.99. The good thing about it is once you upgrade to Designer Edition, that's it. Any upgrades any updates to the software they make, you don't have to buy the next version. It's the one-time cost. You pay the $49.99 and that's it. There's a lot of features that come with the upgrade, and I will talk a little bit about that in the next slide, but it is much more like a graphic design program than it is Cricut Design Studio. The other con is there is a learning curve for some people if they're not familiar with graphic design programs. So here are some of the features that you get, and again, I copy this straight from the Silhouette website, here are some of the features you get when you upgrade to the Designer Edition. So there's a lot of things in here that are not beginner friendly. So if you're like, I don't know what any of that is, do not feel bad. Just know that it is a more advanced feature. The Silhouette Studio Designer Edition is really good software, and it's really, really nice to be able to do all these fun things in there. All right, so I came over to the website, and this is just a recap of exactly what we just talked about in the PowerPoint. But if you can see, today is June 1st, 2020, and they are having a sale. You can see there's a promo code. You get 20% off your next subscription, or 25% when you pay up front. So again, these are the same numbers that we just looked at in the PowerPoint and what that comes out to. So if you go to the design store, I wanted to kind of show you some of the items that are in here. So you can get any of these items right now that are in the entire store for 50% off, and you save on all the designs. And let's say you want, let's find something. Let's say you want the little chick. And Lori Whitlock is one of the designers that sells in the design store, and her designs are awesome. So right now, this whole thing is going for $1. Now, if I want to also add the SVG file, I click here and it becomes $1.49. But still, you're getting both designs, the studio design for in Silhouette Studio, as well as the SVG, which then you can take and bring over to your Cricut machine and cut it out there. So you just go ahead and you put that in your cart, or if you already have it, then you can re-download it. And what I love about this is it'll tell you if you already own it, because you will go down here and there are thousands and thousands of designs, and you'll be like, oh my god, I love that, and then you realize, oh my god, I bought it 7 times. So here what happens is, if you own it, it will tell you. You can click on the SVG file, and that means you want both, and you can hit download and it brings it back down. What happens is, once you purchase something, it will change this from download, and you won't have the cart option anymore because you already own it. So that is basically how the subscription works. But again, there's so many items in the design store that if you are just starting out and you want to use, I mean, like right here for 50 cents, you get the entire thing to make your sign. And if you want to use that in your Cricut machine, it's now 74 cents for this entire design. So you get this that you can make, and I know it's a big, everybody loves making signs, and it's already made for you. And you just click here and you go, and it goes right into your basket. Now what you can do here as well is, if you click on the name of the designer, you can see all the stuff that she has. And again, right now there's 50% off. A lot of these designers, they'll have their website. You can go to their website. You can look for, if you have more questions on their designs or want to see other stuff, you can do that through here. But I mean, just the amount of designs that are in here, you can easily spend $150, even though they're only 50 cents each, or 75 cents each with the SVG file. That $150 will go fast until, you've had it for a few months, and then you realize, I don't really need everything. Of course, we want everything, but then, you can go back and really be a little bit more selective. But it's really nice to have this during holidays where you want to try out a bunch of different designs. So anyway, that is my video. I hope that it was somewhat clear. I know it's really hard to get all of this information. I hope that I made it a little bit simpler for you. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below, or feel free to shoot me an email and let me know if you have any other questions. So thanks, guys. Stay safe and stay healthy out there. Bye-bye.